Okay guys, welcome back to episode 3 of our slab stacking game, well what was supposed to be episode 3 of the stack them high slab stacking game. So we have a bit of a problem, and I think we may have run into something similar in the first run of this attempt to make this game, which is why we actually had to start over again completely from scratch. So the problem is, in episode 2, when we finished the game, you can go back and watch the video if you want, everything was working perfectly fine. You could the slab was moving on top of our initial cube, and when you clicked on it, I think we got up to the point where we actually resized the cube, but we didn't get to the point where we positioned it in the correct place. But it was working in terms of resizing the cube into, well, resizing the slab into the correct size. But now that we have taken a bit of a break, I think it's been about almost 2 weeks since we uploaded that episode, 8 days ago at the time of making this video. But today I have opened up the project again, and I can show you here. I haven't changed anything, everything is still exactly the same. All I've done is opened it up and started playing in it, and nothing happens. So this is a bit of a problem, because I've gone through the code and I've changed a few things up to see if I can try and get it to work, but clearly it's not working. And I know why it's not working. Well, that's not true. I know what's happening, why it's not resizing, because it's not this line over here is not changing the hanger value, and then it's not passing it in, it's only passing in a value of 0, and also it's not changing the speed to 0, because if we play the game, you can see that when this loads, you can see that if we click on our moving slab, our speed is set to 1, and if we click on the actual game, it doesn't change back to 0. So that is a bit of a problem, which I don't know why that's not doing that, so I might have to do some research into that. But another thing is, I did go ahead and change this to this line, because in our previous episode we ended off with just having previous slab is equal to this. But then this brings an even bigger problem, because in our previous episode 2, when we ended the game, let's go and play the game quickly. When we stopped the game and we actually clicked on the screen so that the moving slab can get resized, it worked and I resized it. But now if we go and play it, you can see that it is currently resizing the wrong cube. So that is not really what we want, and you can do this an endless amount of times. So you can see it just keeps following the moving slab. So that is a bit of a problem, and that is why I changed it back to, what was it? It was that. So that is going to assign the previous slab to the game object with the name of the starting cube, which is our initial massive cube down here, this blue one, because that has a name of starting cube. So the thing is, we can't go any further until we fix that. Let's change this quick. We can't go any further until we fix this issue, because there's no point, we might just end up breaking other things. So I just want to give you an update where we are with this game. So while I try and fix out this bug, we're going to jump back onto our chat GPT game and try and finish that, because I don't think that will take that many more episodes, maybe 1 or 2. So that's pretty much it for today's episode, just a little bit of an update, and yeah, I will see you in tomorrow's episode, where we'll get back to our pong game, and we can try and get our paddles working if we haven't done that already. I completely forgot. But that's it for today, so I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.